Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm so excited to bring you this custom tenor size John Kinnard ukulele. And this ukulele is not any ordinary ukulele. It is one of John Kinnard's Luthier's Reserve number 3. So I have a certificate of authenticity so that everything I say is backed up from what's said on here because I literally just spent a couple minutes memorizing this so I give you all the right facts. But here's the proof that this is the Luthier's Reserve ukulele from John Kinnard. And yeah, let me go ahead and give you all the specs. So this ukulele was made in 2017. Luthier's Reserve, what that means is that the luthier will make one ukulele of his choice, so he doesn't have any input from anyone else, and he'll go ahead and just do whatever he wants to do, have a finished product, and then it ends up here, and now I talk about it, and you get to listen to me talk about it. But this is a one-off. Probably will never ever see another ukulele made like this ever again from Mr. John Kinnard. But this instrument, man, this thing is like a cannon. I mean, when I strum like a C chord or just play a C chord, oh my god, this thing just fills this whole entire room up. And trust me, it's a big room. This thing fills the whole room up. I mean, I'm not playing that hard. It's stunning. It's the resonance. It's top notch. This is top world class ukulele at its finest. And John Kinnard makes brilliant instruments. I love playing John Kinnard. This is one of my favorite instruments to play, ukuleles to play. So let me go ahead and talk about some of the specs on this. So we have a cedar top, and what really makes this ukulele special too is the wood that's used and sprinkled all throughout this ukulele is the sides and back, and the bridge, and the fretboard, and then even the rosette. We have Padukwood, and Padukwood is more commonly found in Western to Central Africa. And it's usually Paduk wood doesn't look this nice. This is an outstanding piece of Paduk wood on the back, because usually Paduk wood is more plain looking. It doesn't have that kind of 3D kind of look to it. It almost like gives off this kind of fiery aura when you kind of turn the instrument in the light. It's really nice. It jumps out, the color. The color jumps out. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up everything that I'm seeing with my eyes, but it is absolutely crazy. I've never seen Paduk wood this nice before, and I played a few instruments with it. Um, but yeah, this instrument is killer. And before I go on with this instrument actually has a name, and I'm kind of ashamed because I don't name my instruments, but this instrument does have a name. So if you buy it, you can't call it anything else. But this instrument is called Heaven's Door, and it was inspired from a trip that the luthiers took when they traveled all across Europe and they visited a bunch of cathedrals. So they wanted to go ahead and name it Heaven's Door. And there's little like Easter eggs or little references to their cathedral trip or to the trip in Europe. So here on the fretboard, we have these kind of like arches, or like these little, yeah, I guess arches like this. And right here in the middle, which is a pearl, shell pearl, it's almost like you're walking down the cathedral, a long cathedral hall, and at the very end you see a light, which is heaven at the end of the hallway, represented by the pearl. And then here on the back, we have the same kind of design where we have this kind of arch, where if you look at it from afar, it looks like a long hallway, and then at the end of the hallway, we have again this pearl that kind of represents like heaven at the other side. And it's really nice. And then you can kind of see like this is the floor mat or this is the walkway. But what's even cooler about this design is the Paduk wood that they chose to use, this specific set. Because upon closer inspection, when I was looking at this ukulele, the wood grain, if you see it, kind of has like that teepee, or it kind of arches to the top. So if you look at it, it kind of complements the design of what's going on here. It gives that same shape. It has that same kind of dimension, 3D dimensional feel to it. So when you look at it, it really encapsulates you and sucks you in. It's like, wow, that's really special. So not only is it like that on the back, it's up here on the fretboard too. So this ukulele is called Heaven's Door. So that Paduk wood, again, it's on the sides and back. It's here on the fretboard. It's even here around the rosette in 4 little sections, and then outlined with, or complemented with, the pearl shell right here. And then we have the pearl shell here as the dots, so you know where you are when you're playing ukulele. We have Paduk wood here on the fretboard. And what's really cool too is that We observe the Padukwood on the sides and the back with the gloss finish, but here on the fretboard, it's like a satin finish. There's no gloss, so you get to really see what the Padukwood looks like in its most natural state. And you can see how it really pops once you add a nice layer of gloss, high finish gloss too on the back. So really, really awesome instrument. We have the John Kinnard Z-shaped headstock right here. We have like the little sections here, but if you look at it, you can see the Z shape, John Kinnard's signature. And then we have an ebony faceplate on the headstock. Then we have ebony binding around the top and the back parts of the instrument. And then according to the paper, we have what we call custom binding or custom perf link here all around the instrument, on the back, on the sides, here on the heel of the neck, the neck, here on the front with the cedar, even here on the headstock, around the headstock, and then even on the sides, you can see it right here. And then we even have this nice little Paduk strip here on the neck with really nice curly maple wood for the neck. Really, really nice. And then last but not least, we have ebony binding here on the fretboard, outlining with the Padukwood. So all in all, this instrument is, again, one of a kind. Luthier's Reserve number 3, made in 2017. It's called Heaven's Door. It's definitely heavenly when you play it. I mean, when I play it, I feel like I'm in heaven. This thing is crazy good. And I played a lot of instruments in the years that I've been doing sound samples. And this, it speaks to me a little differently than the other ukuleles I played. It's just so, it punches so hard, and not in the bad way, but this thing just fills the room, and the quality of the sound that's coming out of this instrument is phenomenal. It's, for whatever reason, if you're a shy player and you don't like playing hard, well, this instrument will respond to you just playing really soft. This is me playing really soft, but still packs a punch. Just listen to the resonance. Even the 15th fret, so clean. You can hear every single note, no muddiness. Yeah, it just keeps going. So yeah, there's really not much more to say about this instrument. It speaks very loudly for itself. It's an amazing sounding instrument. It has a lovely backstory, unique story. So if this has wowed you at any point, I think that's the sign. That's the sign from above. You gotta grab this ukulele. It's a one-off. Oh, it even has a radius fretboard. So I love radius fretboard. It makes it even easier to play. The setup is really nice too. It's really easy. I don't have to press hard for these bar chords. I'm pressing very minimally. Again, really clean. Radius helps that. Yeah, so here is a sound sample, and I think this song it matches, I think, the overall theme and the name of the ukulele. This is Judy Garland's Over the Rainbow, and I hope I played it correctly, but here is me kind of noodling around with Over the Rainbow. And here is the most requested popular song ever on the ukulele, that kind of pays tribute to the original Over the Rainbow. Here's Brada Iz's Over the Rainbow to hear what this ukulele will sound like with some strumming.